The Ted Bundy Story, A Journey into Darkness. Ted Bundy is one of history's most infamous serial killers, known for his charm, intelligence, and horrific crimes. Between 1974 and 1978, he terrorized multiple states, leaving a trail of devastation behind him. But who was Ted Bundy before he became a killer? How did he evade justice for so long? And what ultimately led to his downfall? This is his story. Theodore Robert Bundy was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. He was raised by his grandparents under the belief that his mother was actually his sister, a deception that deeply affected him. As a child, Bundy exhibited signs of antisocial behavior, including an obsession with knives and peeping into windows. He struggled with his identity and social relationships, but maintained an outward image of normalcy. In his teenage years and early adulthood, Bundy was described as charismatic and intelligent. He attended the University of Washington, where he studied psychology. He also worked on political campaigns and volunteered at a crisis hotline. During this time, he began to develop his manipulative skills and ability to blend into society. However, beneath the surface, Bundy was already harboring dark desires. Bundy's first confirmed murder occurred in 1974, though some speculate he may have killed earlier. In the early months of that year, young women in the Pacific Northwest began disappearing. Bundy's modus operandi involved faking an injury, such as wearing a cast or using crutches, to lure victims into helping him. Once alone, he would overpower, kidnap, and eventually kill them. His victims were often college-age women who resembled an ex-girlfriend, fueling theories that his crimes were motivated by rejection and resentment. He would sexually assault, strangle, and sometimes mutilate the bodies before disposing of them in remote locations. As law enforcement closed in on him in Washington and Oregon, Bundy moved his hunting ground to Utah, Colorado, and later Idaho. His killing spree continued unabated, with victims vanishing under eerily similar circumstances. In 1975, Bundy was arrested for the first time in Utah for a failed kidnapping attempt. Police discovered burglary tools in his car, leading to suspicions. However, there was not enough evidence to convict him of murder. While in jail, Bundy was extradited to Colorado for another case, but managed to escape not once but twice. His second escape in December 1977 led him to Florida, where he would commit his most brutal crimes. Bundy's trial was one of the first to be nationally televised, drawing widespread attention. Acting as his own attorney, he relished the spotlight, often smiling and making a spectacle of himself. However, the evidence against him was overwhelming. Bundy was convicted of multiple murders, primarily due to bite mark evidence and eyewitness testimonies. He received 3 death sentences and spent the next decade exhausting his appeals. While on death row, he confessed to over 30 murders, though many believe his victim count was much higher. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison. Crowds gathered outside the prison, celebrating the death of one of America's most notorious serial killers. His crimes left a lasting impact on criminal profiling and forensic science, leading to advancements in investigative techniques used to track serial offenders. Ted Bundy was a master of deception, a predator who exploited trust and manipulated those around him. His story serves as a grim reminder of the darkness that can hide behind a charming facade. Though his life ended in a prison cell, his crimes and their impact will never be forgotten.